Hey everybody, what is happening? Ish, back with some more Madden 20 gameplay here. My bro actually asked to see what I was doing on offense with Kyler Murray. Just picked him up. He was in the last week here. Got him boosted up. We'll show you guys what I've got him up to. During the gameplay, I have guys coming in and out of the team. This is the most current of it though, and so the end of the gameplay, I'll have these. I don't have the 99 throw power. I could have, but I chose to actually boost up the the throw under pressure, get it up to 91, that threshold, because that was one of the issues with the cards. He will make some bad throws on occasion, them duck throws with the pressure, and he's kind of running stuff. But so this seemed to help it out a lot after I put it together like this and build his card this way. I got John Brown now. Again, he won't be in some of the beginning gameplays. He's a newer card on the team. They're kind of trying to go to the Cardinal versions here. I want to get Christian Kirk, and then I'll probably get rid of Johnny Morton, even though he's pretty nice with the human joystick. Got Sharp. He's, again, one of the later guys here to add on onto the team. And then the defense real quick. You might have already seen, but this is this cover we're running with. Did get Woodson to use my power-up pass on him for now. Maybe I'll take it off later. We'll see. That kind of pushed Cromartie just because I wanted Cardinals, guys out there. It pushes him into the blitzing cornerback of the nickel. Dion not going to see the field really right now. I'm mainly only going to run 3 corners in what we're doing. And then, we got these guys. Taylor Mays, the Lurk Jesus of the game. And there you go. That's the rest of it. All right, let's get to the field. And to note, I really was running pocket quarterbacks lately, so you're getting all the hot route masters and all that. I've never really been someone to run a more of a run-first quarterback by design. Steve Young or somebody like that, who at least gets some better of the attributes, normally is the way to go. But since Kyler's my guy, this is what we're going to run out. So I didn't really have any plays in mind, just some basics here to start. And then, as I'm using him, I'll figure out more plays to go. And then, if you guys are interested, I could probably get in and start actually, running plays, developing plays for that, put out a scheme for, just Kyler stuff. But this is what we're going to get out here, the user on this guy. Seeing that route a couple times, it's common for somebody to try to hit that. So we know to jump that. Fitzpatrick, Mays on the other side. Both of them got Lurker. Easy money. Now, out here you've got some RPOs you're going to want to run, this one being one of the better ones. Of course, I go to the wrong side. If I gone left, that's a touchdown right there. Make up for it here. This is, they're playing now the quarterback, which is always going to leave up that inside run. That's how that goes. The inside zones are wide open when they play the quarterback. That dude would be done with that one. Next to the game out here, going against the Jags, we got a Gardner Minshew full-on Jag fan. Is great, and I've got conservative on. Show that to remind myself of it because of the way Kyler is. I have to run that. So a lot of times I just run into fools. Like, I don't know. I'm so used to juking and all that. I don't even know what to do without that move anymore. But so we come out and I only hit this one once. Probably got to use this one a little bit more. Johnny Morton on the team right there. This is before I got John Brown, and Morton's great, but dude. Yeah, I did that. I don't know. I even saw the guy run down, and somehow I still threw it out there. So pick 6, but it's a whatever. I feel I'll make up for it. And we're gonna come out here with the deep pass, and look at that over the top, places it in the hands. Just a perfect throw by Kyler to Morton. Come out on the pitch and see if we can get out the edge, and still enough speed. I think hopefully we're going to get a new Chris Johnson card here soon at the Combine. I know it'll be, one of the Masters. It's normally just a given, hopefully that, and maybe a Pat Pete card. As we get pressure on Minshew again, and, he was blocking a lot, but we were seeing different guys come in to make the sack than normally would, with normally plays set up for Peppers. I love throwing here underneath and then just trying to run up as long as you get somebody strong. That's kind of why I like having Bolden and Owens as my outside guys, and I can swap them out on plays where I don't need that that possession or the blocking or whatever. But again, breaking through the middle here, Pat P. Willis. So this is a little bit closer, and we're going to hit the middle of the tier. This is before I actually finished powering up Kyler, so the stats weren't perfect on that. Going back to that same area, as we know, he's leaving that alone. Get out of bounds. I don't know. I had the timeout, so I probably should have went from extra yards, but it's what it is. Again, playing the option, this time coming up, and we're going to slide. You can take hits with the conservative, but again, You're always rolling the dice. You know how that goes. Play this again. I'm gonna play the zone. It looked like I had a touchdown on that, and I'm gonna do the hurry up here because now we've seen the run from Kyler. We've seen the inside zone. We know he likes to use her up on the left hand side, so I do flip the play, and I assume this time that he's not. He's just gonna leave the running back alone on the swing, and he does. He just gets the full on attack, and it's wide open for Edgerrin James. Easy touchdown. So that's really what those sort of RPO type plays when you can get mix in all forms of it are really going to be effective with quarterback like that. And we get the rare user from the corners. I'm normally up on the safeties, but this year it's safeties and corners. Barely ever on the linebackers aside from one of my just base plays, which is one I'll use to get stuff like this right there. Where you got Simeon Rice, where we're not really blitzing a bunch. We're just kind of playing more coverage defense, and we see again there, and this is where I see roll the dice, and we got stripped. So it's weird. The strip gets me more than actually getting hit and fumbled when I have conservative on. That seems to be what happens more often when I lose it. That's getting stripped. But it happened. I got greedy, and all of a sudden, a game that I thought I was pretty much controlling up until that point. Now he's going to go out and make a couple plays after that, and he's going to end up getting the 1 point lead. Nice route there. Nice. That's one thing that it would be nice to have on Kyler again. They're being able to route you guys fast, but at this point we're just running basic stuff. Now we roll out left on the fade stops, and we managed to get this up. And look at this perfect throw to Johnny Morton. Gets both feet inbounds. That doesn't always happen for you, and then we're able to follow that up with a touchdown. But again, like Morton is a like a budget stud, for this game, really for the price range of him. One of the best receivers you can get. And we go out, finish it off with 2 point conversion. He tries to run an RPO, does not see Willis, man, and he gets pretty much give up the game here at this point. And that was close at least. He managed to come back, so good on him for that. Go into the next one, and I get to the point where every game I'm going to throw a pick six to start, or at least give the guy an interception, give him a chance to score. I have no idea. It happened pretty much every game at some point here, like 4 in a row. It was great. It's cool. We just spot people points and see if we can come back, just to get a little bit more of a challenge. We come out, we got this wheel pass, like PA wheel. And I'm going to take that, flip that around over here, get the guy in motion, and we're going to roll out to the side. I know that he can only hold Y for so long on this, and we're going to be able to beat him over the top with Chris Johnson. So really like that Johnson, and then later I'm going to get Mostert. So that combo should be really good for, most of the game for me. Didn't see anybody open early, take off, get the easy yards from Kyler. That's one of the nice things about any of these type of quarterbacks. If he doesn't have a spy out there, you make him pay. Gonna go try and hit the edge, and we are able to come down with Morton again. Telling you guys, solid card. I'm only switching them out because I'm just getting some more Cardinal guys. Christian Kirk and oh my, the sick user with the Taylor Mays. One of the premier user cards in the game. That one pretty much going to seal it up. Nothing happened noteworthy after that, so we can go out, run the last play. He knows that after this one he's not going to get the ball back, so it's over at 17-10. So made a few plays in there, not in full gear yet, but there's a little bit of progress coming through as we come on the next one. And 4th and 1, dude is going to get stuffed up, get the ball back. Nothing big happening. Coming out, this is your single back bunch formation, and we are wide open. Just missed that. Just throw it enough where Morton's got to make the diving catch. Should have had more yards on that, but I just missed the placement a little bit. Gonna get some, like I said, pick up the easy yards from Kyler whenever. If you don't trust what you see, just do that. He's pressing up on the left here, and Owens is gonna take that off easy, and Kyler's gonna put you the perfect placement for it. So always be on the lookout for that. What you see that corner doing out there, especially if you got a receiver who can handle the handle that press and whatnot. And this guy does end up driving down and picking up the touchdown. He's mostly a running guy. There's just a lot of these you'll face. That's why a lot of boring clips come in, because they're just chewing up clock with all these boring runs, and then when they have to pass, they end up getting sacked. So we come out with Mostert. We got him on the team on this one. One of the games before this that got corrupted, he had a 98-yard touchdown run. So I already know that guy is, he'll be a great addition. The only thing that sucked about that is I had that 96 NAT, and I no doubt quick sold it the day before they announced the power up. I was like, I couldn't believe myself. so that one cost me like 275K mistake, and he is able to go down. We stop him on 3rd, but he kicks the field goal going into overtime. He wins the toss, and we're gonna get the sack early on 2nd. He does get the that and yards and more on the next on third, so it's 4th and 1. And I probably would have ran in his case. He was actually, it was hit or miss, but I thought the odds were in his favor to run it, and he goes for that short pass. I'm gonna get the ball. I feel I can kick it. I've got the kicker to do it, but we're gonna run for a yard or two, I figure. But instead, we're gonna break it with Mostert again. Once he gets out, he's 99 speed on this guy, so. All right, this is the point where I got Kyler finally maxed up all the chems up and aligned and all that, switched to the Cardinal, passing schemes, all that sort of stuff. But it still did not stop me from throwing that interception to start the game. It's just what we do now, guys. We gotta help these teams out. They got a battle ahead of them, and dude over here had a step on me, but he's not getting that ball placement. He's not getting that Kyler Murray ball placement. He's gonna throw this one out, and we play a little coverage out there. You get that speed, the speed of the spy. One of those two guys. Going back to that play, I threw the interception on here though because I know that this will split the cover 2 butt cheeks right down the seam. So, and we see that he goes and he leaves the guy, and you're not gonna get caught at this point if you got enough speed. And you just put somebody quick out there, please, and he's gonna take the top off of cover 2, easy. What it is on that one. So, and that's the slot Y flex, I believe, formation, something like that. Y flex comes out of that. And oh my nastiness, I had moved Nitrane in and put him on a soft squat, of course, for the defense, and he jumps the pass because of that. That was crazy. Second quarter now, up 7-3, trying to get some more points. And I'm a little late getting that, but still, it works. Get up close enough, almost a first down, but we got this play that I've used this one before in the past, and once you've been running, you run up the middle enough, they'll always leave that tight end alone there, and even when I bump into my own guy, I still break that for a touchdown. Really good in short yardage 3rd-and-1 situations when they haven't seen that play before, and I normally run out of it, and he's gonna fumble. Oh jeez. Just falling apart for him right there, man. And Peppers with the easy walk-in touchdown. It just fell in his lap, I guess. There, Warner makes a sack. I do not have the upgraded Warner, but that one is good enough right now, man. Lots of speed. And he's going to, again, he gets a step, and we got Taylor Mays out there with the lurk. Jesus move, but he got to get that better ball placement. That's all that's about right there. And we get the sack up in the second half, kicking this one to John Brown. And, I had Morton there before with the human joystick, but Johnny B nice also, man. He puts in work too, so I'm not disappointed on that. I wasn't really sure where to go as I see bodies fall. I don't want to get that animation where I jump over the guy because a lot of times I feel it screws up the run. It's just, you're losing speed. So that's why I went around, and luckily that did work out, but hitting back again. So, out of the single back bunch, love that toss. If you have a running back who's boosted up, you get the boosted up toss, option also. Really nice on that play. Really nice, and swinging this one out when guys who are using the blitz and whatnot get out there. I know that swing to the running back after they start chasing everything else the other direction is normally really nice. We come out that way. I see that, and we're gonna look at this dot. Look at this dot. He is on it. I knew he was gonna turn back, but we get the perfect placement, and we're gonna get that win. I don't blame him for getting out after that one. So what it is. Next one out, Johnny B gonna take this, and dude, that's a big guy. He's really slow. Typically when I see that happen, and the other guy's team's not that great. You might have a few starters, but you don't have a lot of depth when you see that. That's just what it is. And okay, and that's kind of a key that this dude, even though we're in the top tier of the regs, I'm not sure this guy belonged here. I don't know. This might be one of them EA matchup deals, but he gets blown up there. We get the recovery, swinging it out, and just easy. We just keep the base here. So we're just running a couple basic plays when we get it. Nothing fancy at all because the blitz is coming. Two guys screaming at you in the punting situation, and of course he's got to go for it. Dude had got to do the punt fake, and for a second there, look at that. I thought for sure the ball was going to bounce back to the guy and he was going to take it to the crib. Like I thought that was happening. And we do the handoff in there, do the zone. Decent amount of yards, and then this time we come back with the screen there to Johnny B. Easy touchdown, and that'll be that for that one. I don't know. Like I say, is EA thank you. I guess that was a gift, man. So we get one more out here. See if we can actually make some Kyler stuff again. We're in the Legend series here, guys. You see, there's dudes like I don't know. That's what it is, man. But we got time for one more, and I'm gonna come out see if we can get this going again. And nice little juke. Start that off. Um, Again, I'd probably afterwards remember turn that on. Most of the time, I'm going to have conservative, but what it is, and John Brown, man, he had a chance there to knock that one down. That was a big clutch catch on that, though. We get the swing, and whoa, oh, geez. So, was that Renfro? Whatever it is, man, he lit me up. So I know he's beating the block, and we're gonna come out on fourth down. We're pushing it to Bolden, and there we go, making a nice play and getting down. That's all I need. I don't need extra yards. It's cool. Just make the catch, get down. That's it. Inbounds, And we're gonna go get Mostert, and can I get that again? That top end speed, man, always wins. I want that number one in my backs. I don't care whatever it is. Just don't put the ball on the ground a lot. And then here we go, and we were able to get this outside. He's running man, and again the placement, the Kyler Murray killing it. The old school vert right there off a bunch. We motion him out, snap it because he's guys in man coverage, but he still was tight on that. I had to put that in that perfect spot, and he's still making those throws. So come out, got the bottom receiver, and then he switches up. So I knew he was looking for that because he had made that play earlier, as you've seen. So he lets that go a little bit too long, and Night Train in range. Oh, the speed will get you, and that's what I'm kind of always like my smaller guys. 5'10", 5'11" for them speed guys. Also just because they're so dang shifty. And we get this, and oh no, I threw that, and I legit didn't even see dude there. I was watching the coverage, and right as soon as I threw it, I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work out. But I guess I didn't throw it to start it, but there's the pick, there's the one for the game. We gotta do that. The defense still playing out though. Look at this guy, just getting slaughtered there, on the throw. It don't matter if you got Vic or not. When it's working against your scheme, man, it will get you. It will get you. And there we go, Kyler holding this one down, and again, in conservative, like I say, you can take some of those as long as they don't strip you. You do that. And the clock coming down, we ended up. I didn't want to go for it on fourth in that situation. I just figured just take the 3 because even if I got it, I'm probably gonna end up running out of time. And like I say, we are all over Vic. We got 95 speed there, but at that point, you're not getting away from him. Run down, and again, he got nobody to throw to. So mixing in the blitz with the coverage, because the coverage out of that same scheme is just fine. So it's you get, as long as you get enough pressure out of your 4 guys, you got enough quality guys who can do that. Because again, he's still going to be throwing the ball fast. They don't know when it's coming at that point because you're still pinching in and all that. So he's at this point, he's just firing. He's just firing because he doesn't know when the heat's going to get there. And so we jumped this one. You see both ends with that move. This dude was just begging to throw interceptions at this point just to get out because he knew it was coming. So that man. Thanks for checking this out, guys. And if you want, like I say, maybe work on some scheme stuff later.